You cannot divide fractions. What did I just say? You can't do it. Okay? I want y'all to think of this. What's half of 100? You did not divide. You multiplied by a half, which is the same thing as dividing by 2. Okay? We don't multiply fractions. We don't divide fractions. We actually multiply by their reciprocal. To do that, you do KCF, not KFC, KCF. Does anybody know what that means? Keep, change, flip. That is what's called multiplying by their reciprocal. Okay? Yesterday on your notes, we did what a reciprocal was. I need everybody sitting up and paying attention. Pay attention. Thank you. So you're going to keep the first fraction. That's your K. Keep it. You're going to change the division sign to a multiplication sign because we don't divide fractions. We multiply by their reciprocal, which just means to take your second fraction and flip it. So again, right at the top, when you're dividing fractions, you're actually multiplying, write this down, by the reciprocal. You're multiplying by the reciprocal. I want you to know the real language. We call it KCF, but I want you to know that means multiply by the reciprocal. So we're going to do exactly what we did yesterday, but we're going to keep, change, flip first. Okay? All right, look at the first example. Can we have mixed fractions? No. So we have to do what's called around the world first, and y'all know this means divide, right? So I'm going to do 3 times 3 is 9, and 9 plus 1 is, so I have 10/3 divided by, and if you want to change your division sign, you can, 5/8. I need everybody paying attention. But we cannot divide fractions. We have to multiply by their, to do that, we keep, so I'm going to keep it 10/3. We change the division sign to multiplication, and we multiply that by the reciprocal. Yes, ma'am?
For the multiplication sign, do you want us to do like...
You can do a dot. So in algebra, we won't use these for multiplication signs because it'll look like a variable. But for today, it really doesn't matter. But if you want to use a dot, you can, or you can use parentheses. But what am I going to do to this 5/8? Flip it and make it its reciprocal, which is 8/5. Now, could you keep the fractions the same and multiply straight across? Could you cross simplify if you wanted to? What can be, I cannot, y'all all agree I cannot simplify that fraction? Can't do it. Can I simplify that fraction? No. Can I simplify 8 and 3? No. Can I simplify 10 and 5? So if you want to, you can. I'm going to do it both ways, and you decide if cross simplifying confuses you, don't do it. So I'm going to do it normal first. So everybody watch. 10 times 8 is 80. 3 times 5 is... Now I have two options. I can simplify first before I make it a mixed number, or I can make it a mixed number and then simplify after. It does not matter. I'm going to go ahead and simplify now because I know that this ends in 0 and this ends in 5, so they're both multiples of 5. Yes? So I'm going to divide by 5. I know 15 divided by 5 is 3. Does anybody know what 80 divided by 5 is? 16, I think. Do y'all see how that was harder, though? Because I don't know. I didn't know how many 5s were in 80. Now I can turn it into a mixed number. How many times does 3 go into 16? How many times will 3 go into 16? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So 5 with 1 left over. So I am now going to do the same problem. So if cross multiplication confuses you, you can tune me out for a minute. I'm going to do this same problem in a different color, and I'm going to do cross simplification. Again, if this confuses you, you can tune me out for a minute. Can 5 and 10 be simplified?
Yes.
What can they both be divided by? 5 divided by 5 is 1, and 10 divided by 5 is 2. Now I can multiply straight across. 2 times 8 is 16, and 3 times 1 is... Did I end up at the same step right here? Yes. And then, of course, I would have to change it to a mixed number. 3 goes into 16 5 times with 1 left over. You will always get the same answer if you do it correctly. Yes, ma'am?
So you don't have to, simplify the 3 and 8.
You can't simplify the 3 and 8.
But
Yes, if one thing can go across, those can be simplified. If this side also can, it can also be simplified. You basically treat them as if they were a fraction. Okay? But whatever you do across here, whatever you divide by here, you have to divide by here. You don't have to do the same thing there. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, 1/5 divided by 1 1/2. What's the first thing I have to do? Around the world. All right, so I have 1, and no, you cannot change the order. Did y'all hear me? You cannot write this first. You must write 1/5 divided by, and then you do around the world. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Do not cross simplify until you've done keep, change, flip. You cannot do it. Okay? All right, y'all ready to keep, change, flip? Keep 1/5. Change the division to, and flip 3/2 to its reciprocal, which is 2/3. Flip it. Like whatever's the numerator becomes the denominator, whatever's the denominator comes the numerator. Nothing can even be simplified in this, can it? So I'm going to multiply straight across. 1 times 2 is 2. 5 times 3 is 15, and I ask myself, can that be simplified? No. 2 can be divided by 2, but 15 cannot. It would make a decimal. So I'm done. Now from here on out, I'm not going to talk about cross simplification because I don't want to confuse anybody. But if you got it and you're good with it, you may use it. Okay? So I'm going to move to this one. Do I need to do around the world? Do I need to keep, change, flip? I'm going to do 1/2, change the division sign to multiplication. And what is the reciprocal of 3/5? 5/3. How do you multiply fractions? Straight across. 1 times 5 is 5. 2 times 3 is... Okay. Can you simplify this? Is it a proper fraction? Remember, if it's improper, then the top number is bigger, then you have to make it mixed, but it's not. All right, I want y'all to try this one on your own, and then we'll go over it. Okay, you should have kept the first one, 1/10, change the division sign to multiplication, flip this to its reciprocal, which is 4/1. Now, if you were going to cross simplify, could you? Yes, I'm not going to do it though to not confuse anybody. I am going to multiply straight across. 1 times 4 is 4. 10 times 1 is 10. Is that a good answer?
No.
If they are both even numbers, you can always divide by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. 10 divided by 2 is... Can that be simplified? No. All right, try this one on your own. What do you have to do first? Around the world. Check your first step with mine before you move on. All I did was around the world. Does anyone have questions on step 1? I don't even see everybody participating. Yes, ma'am. I only did step 1, around the world. Because this says 2.5 divided by 4/9. Yes, I haven't done that next step. Yes, you're just ahead of me. Okay, now I'm going to do what? Keep, change, flip. 5 halves times 9 fourths. Okay, go do it. I'm waiting on y'all to do it. Did everybody get the next step? 5 times 9 is? 2 times 4 is? Is this a proper fraction? Can it be simplified before I change it? No. How many times will 8 go into 45? 5 times 8 is 40. What is left over to get back to 45? So 5 and 5, 8. Now before you move on and circle your answer, you ask yourself, can 5 eighths be simplified anymore? No. Okay, try the last one on your own. Can you switch their order? No. I'm going to do step 1, so once you've done it, please look at the board. Oh. Okay, look at step 1. Did everybody do around the world correctly?
Yes.
Okay, go to step 2. Keep, change, flip. And then multiply straight across. Can that be simplified? No. Okay, flip to the back of your paper. I want to talk to you about whole numbers. What if I had 2/3 divided by 5? Yes, write it down. What if I had 2/3 divided by 5? You have to make the whole number a fraction without changing its value. Well, what's 5 divided by 1? It's still 5. Did I change its value? No. I just need a fraction to divide. So I do keep, change, flip. So what's going to go on top? 1. What's going to go on bottom? And then you multiply straight across. So 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 5 is 15. I cannot divide by anything because 2 divided by 2 works, but 15 divided by 2 is a decimal. So are y'all good with whole numbers? If you have a whole number, you just put it over 1. Okay, let me pass out your assignment.